For the very first time in Canadian history, renowned artists will come together for one rare exhibit that will truly tell the story of how art can empower, inspire, and give hope. And we are going to give you all a sneak peek.
We didn't have a flag at the time. We didn't have any of the real icons of the country that could be represented. These were our icons. This was the branding of a nation.
Here's another Jackson.
So in the 1920s, the National Gallery commissioned the most well-known artists of the times to produce a series of paintings depicting Canadian landscape.
Canada decided to do these prints for the barracks of troops in overseas, and it was kind of our way of representing our art and our culture of our country.
The artists include the famous Group of Seven, Emily Carr, and other celebrated painters. This intensive project was supervised by well-known Canadian artist A.J. Casson, and it became so popular it spread to banks, libraries, schools, and hospitals all over the country.
If you put it into monetary funds at the time, this was the most expensive art project that had ever been created by the national government, and still it can never be topped.
You can see where the different colors overlap each other, so one color is laid on top of the other one in succession.
There were over 89 different images that were then transferred onto a canvas via silkscreen, a process that at the time was an art in itself.
It took the who's who of Canadian art history to make this happen. So if you break it down, you got 7 or 10 or 15 people on each one working at as fast as they can to get them out. This Emily Carr was the church, the white church at Machosen, and otherwise known as Indian Church as well.
Pegasus Gallery owner and curator Ian purchased this collection from a charitable organization, and as an art historian, he is determined to share the story of these images with the world through an upcoming show titled Unseen Silkscreens, and he hopes that it reminds all of us of the power of identity.
It's the first chance that Canada had to brand ourselves as a player. As a country that had a culture to the world stage.
Unseen Silkscreens opens right here at Art Spring on Salt Spring Island on Saturday, May 21st, and it only runs till the end of the month. And I have to say, to see all of these artists in one exhibit truly makes you proud to be a Canadian. From Salt Spring Island, I'm Karen Algusma, your lifestyle specialist.